Hey, what's up guys? Happy April Fool's Day. So, coming before you today to tell you a little bit of an April Fool's story that I think you'll appreciate. It's full of allegory and optimism. It's spring. Birds. Beautiful Fleener peach tree right here behind me in full bloom. It's a great day. And before we start, why April Fool's Day? Well, because I've been going through some personal changes, some self changes, some things that I've needed to do for myself for quite some time. Obviously I haven't given up smoking yet, but that is on the docket. I've been on a little bit of a Gnostic hermetic path, opening myself up to the possibilities of life, and how I live my life has changed a little bit. Everything is just degrees on a pendulum. That the all, God, is in all. That all is in the all. As above, so below as above. And why April Fool's Day? Well, because of the tarot, that's why. Because the tarot is not just a simple system of divination. It's not even a card deck. It's a book. And that book starts with the fool, his leap of faith, and his journey into the unknown. And so 10 years ago, I entered this industry of legal distillation, coming from a background of moonshining and distilling, in order to build a legacy and a family, something bigger than me, and contribute in whatever way that a distiller contributes to society. And I entered the doors of a then unknown brandy company out of Louisville, Kentucky. And although some of the people I worked with I really, really liked and enjoyed their company, it did not take me long to realize that the company itself didn't believe in me. And so therefore, I could not believe in the company. Just the way I'm wired. So 8.5 years ago, I had a conversation with a South African gentleman who, in a very thick South African accent, let me know just what he thought of my ideas and my thoughts and my mentality about leaving his company to come to rural southern Indiana, because I am, after all, a southern Hoosier. My family may be from Kentucky, but I am a southern Hoosier, and I'm proud of that. And I wanted to come to Indiana, to the Black Forest region, and start a distillery and tell the stories of those who didn't have their stories told properly in their lifetime. To be able to raise them up spiritually from the dead in some ways, a form of necromancy, if you will, to open doors and tell stories and put the word out there about this beautiful, wonderful geographical distilling region. And this gentleman told me that that was really a foolish idea and that I was a fool for pursuing it, because Indiana didn't have the history. And why would I want to quit making brandy in order to make, quote unquote, that was a big ass B, sorry, donkey shit whiskey. Donkey shit because it's made of grain, and donkeys eat grain, obviously. I didn't let that bother me too much when I got out of there. Got back across the river. Came to a little town called West Baden, to a distillery that was just starting, hadn't even put in the stills yet, called Spirits of French Lick, owned by the Doty family. And a big thank you to the Doty family for that platform, which has expanded my distilling art tremendously over the years, and given me a real platform to do what I hope to do, the alchemical transformation that I've been working on for a long time now. In the intervening years, we won multiple awards and accolades from big name places. So many I can't remember, I can't keep count, can't keep track of. We were one of the first, if not the first, craft distillery to get the attention of the big name reviewers in the bourbon world. And show them that we knew what the hell we were talking about. We just weren't doing it the same way the big guys were. It's a big deal for a southern Indiana distillery in the middle of nowhere, without a doubt. And along this path, along this journey, at which I'm at the midpoint now, I have had a fantastic team. The platform offered up by the Doties and Spirits of French Lick. My amazing wife and daughter who've been there for the trials, tribulations, and victories all along. an amazing group of friends, brothers and sisters, real people, which are hard to find sometimes in the distilled spirits industry. They've supported everything that I've ever done, all the way to the top. Stephen McNeely, John Lynch, Josh Lynch, Justin Whaley, my father, Dale Bishop, old Dale Bishop. Pretty awesome to get to work with your dad and to get him out of Kimball's, which was killing him. To have those people beside me to focus in and hone in on my art and what I was bringing to the table and trying to teach, pretty unique, pretty special. We did some amazing, amazing things. But midpoint of my journey, I've sailed the quote-unquote black pearl, as it were, to the point where I feel like I can sail it. And I still very much so believe in Spirits of French Lick, and I still support them, and I'll support them and promote them in any and every way that I possibly can, including consulting for them if needed. I support Justin Whaley in trying to step into the shoes of being distiller at Spirits of French Lick if he so chooses, and trying to become a distiller, which takes time and it takes effort to become a real distiller. I think he has it within him to be able to do that, without a doubt. But I'm already on the lifeboat boat, and I'm paddling towards a new boat. And that new boat's going to have some pretty amazing features. And I won't tell you yet where I'm going. Just know that I'm on a journey. And as soon as I'm ready for the world to know where I'm headed, I'll let you know. But as of today, I've tendered my 2 weeks, my resignation to Spirits of French Lick. I have finally squared my circle. I have finally risen to the point where I realize what life is and what a gift that it is. And that what we do with the clay of this world is important and it matters. And you need to spend your time doing those things wisely. So I'll be sailing that ship soon, and I'll see you all there. I love you all and thank you for the support, and please continue to support Spirits of French Lick. A lot of my legacy and heritage is tied up there. Good people work there. Support them. Take care of them. Enjoy the whiskey. I've laid down a lot of whiskey and a lot of great apple brandy at that place that needs to be enjoyed for what it is. Buy it. Support it in every way you can. More to come soon, guys. I love y'all. Later. Should also thank a few other people here that I didn't forget about. I'm just trying to record this video and trying to memorize everything I want to say. My sister Jolie Kasperzak, former salesman Sean White, Jim Dixon, Kelsey Kendall, all the awesome people I've ever worked with. Thank you for everything that you've ever done and for being a part of this journey with me. Been great friendships that have grown out of this whole thing. We should all get together sometime and have us a good glass of Lee Sinclair.